1051.
So they say Yellow Wolf got at you too in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
He really confronted you over a deer design?
Yes.
No, he did. So what do you say? You can't wear deers on your shirt?
Well, you know, he has a deer logo. Is his logo.
Okay.
He showed me his deer tattoo on his hand. You know, I came up to him. He called me over. I hopped off the golf cart, ran up, like, you know, what's up? Like, he's the homie. Or we're cool.
Have you met him before?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, we're not like homies, but, you know, acquaintances. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he's like, gets out his phone, shows me this picture of my shirt. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you know, what is this? Like, this is my thing.
What, you said a deer? And
I was like, that shirt is like 4 or 5 years old. I had no idea who Yellow Wolf was when we made that T-shirt. And, you know, we talked about it, and, you know, it went through various stages in the conversation, but
that sounds kind of aggressive there.
There's no way I'm explaining myself over wearing a damn deer on my shirt, okay? John Deere should be mad at the both of y'all then.
Exactly. No, but, you know, it ended on some, like, you know, I was like, are we good? And he's like, yeah, word. You know, I mean, it was a little bit hostile, but we ended it on a cool tip. And I was surprised to see the next day on Instagram, him Instagramming the shirt and talking about it. But, you know, I was a big fan of trunk music. I thought trunk music was dope. And I don't have personally any problem with Yellow Wolf at all. But it was interesting to have that conversation over
I can't see you turning up, though. Listen, I can't see you.
I thought black rapper beef was dope. Y'all beefing over deers?
Yeah. I am not beefing over a deer. I absolutely am not. But, yeah, you know, I think that as a white rapper, I feel like sometimes people feel like there's only so much room as a white rapper.
I thought you were soft.
Are there still white rappers, though?
What's that?
Are there still white rappers? Do people still label it as white rappers?
Yes.
Like when I look at you, I don't say Macklemore the white rapper. I just say Macklemore.
Well, I'm Puerto Rican.
Mac Miller. You're Puerto Rican?
No.
Oh, I didn't know, but you never know with Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans come in all type of shades and colors.
Shut up.
No, but yeah, I think that, you know, people feel like there's only so much money out there to get or whatever, and it's just not true. But, you know, fear is prevalent within art, and artists are sensitive, and, you know.
Do you feel like you're an easy target? I mean, I see, you know, guys like from Odd Future try to get at you sometime. I'd be like, who is this Macklemore guy?
No, I don't think that I'm an easy target at all. I think that I don't think what you're talking about, he wasn't really trying to get at me. He was talking about, I thought it was hilarious what he tweeted. What's his
Tyler? Tyler
it wasn't Tyler. It was Earl. I thought that was funny. But I think that in general, like, people try to go for the person that's in the lead. Like, that's how hip hop's always been. And I'm not gonna say I'm in the lead, but we're up there.
Yeah, they're selling some records.
You know, we're selling some records. There's a bar that we've set, and yeah, I don't think that. I think Method Man did it respectfully. I think that, you know, Earl was clowning. I think the Yellow Wolf, it was a deer T-shirt. I don't think fools are like, no one's saying anything on records. No one's really going at me. So nah.
So now, with the money that you're making, what have you bought extravagant? Anything? Because when I met you a couple of months ago, you were just like, man, if I make a $1, I'm happy. But now it's just a little different now.
Yeah, I bought a Rollie.
I see the Rollie.
I bought a Rollie.
Face. I see that.
The green face Rollie. Used.
Used not from the thrift shop though.
Not from the thrift shop, but I bought it used.
Okay.
What else have I really haven't gone out there. Like, I buy Jordans and I buy shoes and I buy some clothes.
No cars or nothing.
No cars.
Okay.
No cars.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not pulling the
Bentley
yet. Not yet.
So what purpose do you want your music to serve, Macklemore, at the end of the day? Especially a song like, you know, Same Love.
For me, I'm trying to just represent myself, make good art, speak for, you know, issues, have fun, style, like, have cadences, rap my ass off. Like, I just want to be a holistic artist, somebody that you know, can be respected for many different things, not just for known for one thing.
Right.
Known as a conceptual writer that challenges the audience, and you know, just has fun making music, and makes timeless music. I think that that's what's something that I want to be remembered as. I mean, everyone does.
Gotcha.
But to be able to like look back, you know, in 15 years and be like, the records that I made stand the test of time
Gotcha.
and had an impact.
So don't let the game get to you to where you know you feel like you gotta prove something. You know,
Yeah.
and start being like a street rapper or something.
Nah, like
Start
I'm
making these aggressive battle records, telling people
Yeah.
don't test your deer shirt.
yeah.
Stupid, yo.
Exactly. I think that, you know, I don't want to play that game. Like I love the fact that Kendrick challenged hip hop in general, and I think that that's a good thing. But in terms of like his competition is not coming from fear.
Gotcha.
It's coming from him legitimately putting in the work and feeling like he's the best right now. That's a different place. I think that a lot of times like the beef that happens in hip hop stems from egos and fear and people being scared. And you know, it's so machismo. It's like fools puff their chest out, and when it comes down to it, it's really ego and insecurity. That's the word. And for me, if I'm gonna flex on a record, it's gonna be because I feel like I'm that dude,
Gotcha.
and not because I'm insecure.
Where do you go from here, though? I mean, you know, like your music came from a different place. It came from the place from the bottom, and being very personal. But now you do have money. You have sold records. So where do you go from here?
I want to live some life. Like we've been working for the last 3+ years every single day. I want to take a break.
Sure.
And not like a long break, but I want to, you know, me and my girl are planning to go to India next year in February after we wrap all this whole year up. Get back in the studio, make some more music, work with people that I respect. I mean, that's the great thing about where we're at right now is that there is that the success has enabled us to be respected by people that I've really looked up to my entire life. So to think about making some music with some of those people and, you know, just fall back. Like there's this like hip hop timeline, like you need to keep up. You got to put out a mixtape every couple weeks. And, you know, for me, that's why a lot of music sounds rushed. That's why it sounds forced. That's why collaborations are whack or they don't live up to what you might expect, is because people are like, feel like they need to keep up. And I understand that. Like there's like, you know, lists every year that come out and who's the hottest and all that's cool. But at the end of the day, I'd rather, you know, put out a record every couple years and not keep up with that timeline as long as the music is timeless.
Now you did have a drug addiction too, right?
Yes.
So is it easy to stay clean now that you're a star? Because I know you're around it all the time.
Hell no. Not at all. But it's not because like when I go out to the club, that's not what's challenging for me. It's when I get home off the road and I'm alone and I'm, you know,
Thinking.
on my couch and I'm thinking and I want to stop thinking.
You got mad money. You can go buy a whole kilo if you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
probably could. Yeah, I don't know how much a kilo costs, but yeah, probably could. But
17.5. So says Jeezy.
So says
me-
cheesy, you stupid.
to me, that's when I'm susceptible to relapsing and messing up. But
No celebrities gave you, like Ellen didn't give you a Molly or nothing like that.
no, she gave me some weed.
Weed, okay.
No, definitely not. But I mean, it's hard.
So it's a constant battle.
You know when it was hard. You know when it was the hardest for me
When?
is when it was thrift shop was it, and I was the thrift shop guy. That's when I was like, the pressure is weighing on me. Like I'm in this box. I have music that is way deeper
Right.
than thrift shop. That's just a sliver of who I am as an artist, and this is what the world is gonna know me for. And that's when I got in a place of fear. So that's what I wanted to escape. And we had the biggest song in the world for a minute. And when you have that, you have people like media scrutinizing you, you know, people writing articles, and that stuff starts to mess with your head if you let it. And there was a period of time where I wasn't as stable as I would have liked to been.
Right. You speak about fear a lot. Like where did that? Who instilled that in you? Like, where did that come from?
I mean, I think that, you know, life is about trying to fight fear, to be present, and that's a big part of my artistry is writing through that. You know, and I'm not somebody that's a very fearful. That period of my life, I was very fearful, too much so. But I'm not a fearful dude. I think that what it comes down to is being honest with yourself. And we all have these things that, you know, that plague us that I think most people just don't even acknowledge, like things that lead to stress and you know, messed up relationships or whatever. But for me, I write through that. Like, that's my therapy. The pen has always been a way for me to express myself and get that off of my chest and be like, whatever happens in life, I got God, and I can accept it. Right. Acceptance is the biggest word for me. So that's where it kind of plays into the music.
And what about your second album? Are you fearful of your sophomore album?
No, I'm not. Am I like, is there a little bit of like, damn, like we have to come with it? Absolutely. But I think it's a healthy amount. I think that I don't want to go into the second album like we need to have another radio record. That's not how we made this record. Right. I want to go into the second album like trying to have fun, and if it pops off the way that it popped off on The Heist, great. But again, at the end of the day, just make good music. But there is the sophomore slump, and who knows?
Okay, just got to keep being honest, man. You keep being honest, you'll win.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, Macklemore, we appreciate you joining us today.
Appreciate you guys.
The Heist is in stores now. You can pick that up, and we look forward to the next album.
I'm sorry Angelique couldn't be here, man.
Oh, it's all good. I got a slight crush, but...
See?
Well, she's actually in the bathroom right now. It's that time of the month, and she's been having cramps all morning.
She's just posted.
Yeah.
I will say, real quick, plug, shameless, we just put our third Madison Square Theater show on sale because the first two sold out.
Wow. That's dope. Congratulations.
So, go buy those tickets.
You know what? I might come. I might bring my kids. My kids love you.
You should come.
My kids love you.
You should come too.
Yeah, I want to see you perform. I've never seen you perform.
But I feel like you'll be like, yeah, word, and then you won't come. But you both should come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
No, I come to your kind of shows. I just don't go to the black shows. That's where all the trouble is.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll definitely come watch you perform.
Yeah.
All right.
Macklemore, it's The Breakfast Club. Don't go anywhere.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join The Breakfast Club. Blast off in your ear. Weekday morning, 6 to 10.